for both B2B and B2C clients. She has vast experience in why email marketing, the facts about why is it a strong marketing channel, the types of email marketing, best practices, how to improve delivery and build customer trust, and finally how to track and monitor success. Ritu, it's over to you now.
Hello and good morning everybody, and thanks for joining on to this webinar, and thanks Namrata for the introductions. We begin this presentation with why email marketing is so important and why marketers need to include email marketing in their marketing programs. For marketing campaigns, reasons why you should consider email marketing in your in your marketing mix. To begin with, again, it allows perfect targeting. Out to your customer, you would want to promote that. You would probably use email marketing as a very effective tool to generate leads out of that medium. Let's move on to the next slide. Now there have been a lot of reports that have been published online, and in terms of why email marketing is so important. There have been a lot of researchers consider email marketing in your marketing mix. Let's move on to the next slide, and so these are the various types of email marketing. Here again, these are just samples of email marketing. This again is not an exhaustive your email marketing campaigns. The first and foremost thing is the from line and the subject line. Now these two components alone define the open rate in terms of how good your open rates of the campaigns would be. So you need to design them extremely carefully. Also again, very importantly, you need to make sure that you're complying with the campaign. Let's move on to the next slide. As I mentioned earlier, the from name and the from email ID along with the subject line are the two components that define the open rate of your example. Again, if there is an important call to action or if there is an important offer, try and keep it at the top of the mailer. Do not use any text on any important text on the images. Right? In terms of the content that you put in on your mailer, again, it has to be something that engages. And also the content resonates very well with the user base. Let's move on to the next slide. In terms of the top line that you use or the beginning line that you use in your mailer, try and avoid negative with the content piece itself and probably even with the color basis. Let's move on to the next slide. In terms of how to improve delivery of your email marketing slide, and try and understand how open rates, what are open rates and how do you improve the open rates for your email marketing campaigns. Now, open rates by the definition is the total number of emails that have been opened, divided by the preview pane, and then decides, and if it's interesting for him, only then decides to open it. So try and keep your very important and the top content right on top. Let's move on to the next slide and see what are some of the other ways in which you can improve delivery. Having multiple, hyperlinks in terms of how you build, the customer trust. The first and foremost thing here is while you are asking people to register for the newsletter or for the mailer, just ask only the necessary information at the registration during the registration. Let's move on to the next slide. Now it's important to track